everyone, my name is Kiné and I'm your trainer of the month with Well+Good. Today I'm going to be teaching you an intro to Afro dance. Are you ready? Let's go! So let's get started with a warm-up. We're going to start by pulling back the shoulders, nice and easy here. And now we're going to bring the shoulders forward, same thing, really wanting to accentuate these motions. All right, and now let's do one shoulder on the right, going backwards. We just want to focus here on loosening up these shoulders, getting them nice and ready for our workout. And coming forward again on the right. Then we're moving to the left, going back. And coming forward, here we go, forward. Yep, just getting the blood flowing. And now we're gonna move into some jumping jacks. Really wanna get that blood going. So we have lots of energy ready for the rest of our technique that we're gonna be going through today. I'm gonna be teaching you a little bit about Afro dance, which includes many different genres of African dance styles that came within the last 30 years or so on the continent of Africa. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move into some squats. You wanna make sure to have your feet shoulder width apart. I like to bring my hands up on top of my head just to keep my back straight, but you can choose to have them in front like this if you want. So we're gonna go down and you wanna squeeze the glutes on the way up. So you wanna make sure that these muscles here are nice and engaged on the way up because we're gonna be using them throughout our workout. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go down and up, down and up, down and up, down. And then on the next one, I want us to hold and we're just gonna bounce here for a few seconds. And then back up, down, bounce, bounce, and back up. And this last one, I just want us to hold. You can bring those hands out in front of you. You're gonna feel that nice little burn. And then slowly come up, again, using those glute muscles. Now we're done, okay? So I wanna come down into a plank. So you're gonna have the forearms on the ground. You wanna make sure to keep this butt nice and low. So I don't wanna see any of that. Keep the butt nice and low. And we're gonna stay here for about 20 seconds-ish. We'll see how it goes. A lot of these pieces that we're doing today in the workout are really to strengthen the areas in the glutes, in the abs, and in the thighs, so that as we're going through the technique, all of those things can protect the lower back. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release down. And then what we're gonna do is lie on our back. We're gonna do some hip raises. So you wanna go ahead and make sure your shoulder blades are nice engaged onto the floor. And then we're gonna just lift up. And again, you wanna squeeze these glute muscles. Make sure that they're nice and engaged. Here we go. Up for 1, up for 2, up for 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna go ahead and hold here at the top for 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go ahead and release. Very good. All right, so now let's get up, and we're just gonna start doing some nice loose steps. So right and left, right and left, right and left. And I want you to kind of take a deep breath in and out and relax all the muscles in your body, okay? Afro dance is really loose in the body, just as a baseline. So you don't wanna be tight like this, but you really wanna kind of let everything just relax, okay? So however many breaths you need to take those breaths. If you need to shake it out, that's so fine. Now let's go out to the left and right. So we're gonna go left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. Nice and easy still. We're just warming up the body. And now let's get some hands into it. We're just gonna follow the direction of the body. So to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Just getting that blood warm and keeping nice and loose. Yep, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna change arms and we're gonna use a little bit of a carrying kind of feature. So think that you're holding a basket, but then you have your fists closed, hands closed and fists. And then we're gonna pump that towards the body. So right, right, left, left. Again, staying low and keeping the body nice and loose and bouncy, okay? All right, so shake that out. Shake, 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 shake. Good, okay. So now I want us to have another bent knee stance, and we're gonna actually pump back, back, back. So we're going left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. You wanna make sure the upper body is low so that we're not upright here, and we're actually lower to the ground, okay? All right, the blood should be flowing at this point. So let's get into a little bit of groundedness. What is groundedness? Groundedness speaks to how we hold our weight in Afro-dance. So you could be grounded even if your position is high or very low. What we're speaking to is this kind of heaviness. So I want you to open up your stance to a little bit beyond shoulder width apart. And then I want you to sit into it and imagine that your butt is heavy. Okay, so a few visuals that help with this are if there's like an anchor in the ground that is connected right here to your lower back, and it's just pulling you. So naturally, your weight is coming down, okay? The other thing is if you had a weighted blanket over your shoulders, so it was kind of forcing the energy to be heavy and lower to the ground, okay? So that's gonna be really helpful as we're going through steps to have the weight distributed in the right way. We never wanna be upright with Afro-dance. We always want our knees bent and to have a heavier, earthly stance, okay? So, second thing that we're gonna talk about is where you hold the weight in your feet, okay? So this is our beautiful foot. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna carry a lot of the weight in the balls of your feet. So we gotta get off of the heels. And I like to call it having the heels kiss the ground. So when you're just looking at it with the naked eye, you might not be able to tell that all my weight's in the ball of my feet, but it is, okay? So what I want us to do is start with a really easy exercise. What we're gonna do is put all the weight in the balls of the feet, and then we're gonna come back to standing. And then we're gonna put all the weight in the balls of the feet and back to standing, okay? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 in the balls of the feet, and 1, 2, 3, 4 standing. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 5, 6, 7, and great. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some steps to that, okay? So we're gonna actually just step into the balls of the feet, also thinking about keeping that weight heavy and grounded, okay? So now we're just taking loose steps, starting nice and easy, nothing too crazy, but thinking about keeping that weight in the balls of your feet without being on your tippy toes, okay? You wanna keep those heels kissing the ground, keep that energy down, down, down. See how many steps you can take. You can move around your space at this point. You don't need to stay in the same spot like I am. You can move around with this. But this is starting to kind of get the sense of how your weight is gonna be held with a lot of these steps, okay? So let's take some faster steps. Boom, boom, and a boom, 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 and boom, boom. Okay, your thighs should be burning a little bit at this point. If they're not, then that's telling me you need to get lower, and that's telling me maybe you are still on your heels and you have an opportunity to put more weight in the balls of your feet. All right, so moving on, we're gonna warm up the chest. Chest engagement is super important with Afro, so we're gonna start with bringing the chest back, 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 and then we're gonna go double time. Here we go, back, 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 back. Good, now we're gonna go forward. Same thing, opening it up. Here you really wanna accentuate because we are trying to stretch this part of the body out and get it used, comfortable with movement. Get the energy flowing there, and double time. Boom, 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 tap, 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 tap. Let's go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the chest forward to the right, back, and left. We'll do some circles, and then we'll reverse directions. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. One more time, and now we're gonna circle. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. One more, 1, 2. Other side, ticking forward to the left, back, and right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to circle. Here we go. Circle, circle. Yep, keep moving it around. Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to the pelvic area. We're gonna start by bringing the pelvis forward. And one thing that I want you to think about is squeezing or pulling up with your abs when you're moving the pelvis forward. So it should really be like a moment with your body. So we can start nice and slow. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll also feel your glutes engaged at this point as well, and that's really healthy. That's great. That means your lower back is not doing all the work, but you have other muscles that are helping this motion happen, okay? So now we're gonna bring it up to a faster pace. 5, 6, 7, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. I wanna take some steps just with that pelvic movement. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the goal here is to move the pelvis forward as you take a step. This right here, if you learn this is a foundation for so many Afro steps and movements, which is why we are starting it in the intro session, okay? So let's take some steps. 5, 6, 7, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great, you're ready to learn more steps. So we're gonna go forward, right, back, and left, just like we did with the chest. You still want to squeeze up when you're coming in the center. So you don't wanna just go forward, but you actually wanna engage those abs and squeeze up, pushing to the right, and then same thing, you wanna push backwards with that pelvis in the back, okay? So here we go with ticking. 5, to the right, 5, 6, 7, and we go forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, and we are gonna transition to some circles. So now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, speeding up a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we're gonna change to 1 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 6, 7, and we're gonna go to the left, ticking, starting forward, then to the left, and moving around. Other side, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready for some very slow circles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2. Even faster. 1 and 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now we're done. Okay, so let's do some basic grooves utilizing those foundations that we just went over, okay? So starting with the chest, we're just gonna bring that chest back, and let's do 1 8 count just to review. So let's go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So now with that going back, I wanna add a step to it. This is where you're gonna start to see, okay, now we're dancing, yep. So we're gonna go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, but keeping that chest engaged and moving backwards, okay? Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So now we're gonna bring the chest forward and do the same thing. So let's review that chest engagement forward on 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. What we're gonna do is we're going to take a step forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. You wanna make sure the chest is coming forward on every single step that you're taking. Okay, ready to try it? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Chest is coming forward, forward, chest, 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 chest. Pop that chest, pop that chest. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Keep going in. Okay, getting excited here. So, moving on to our pelvis. We already did this, but I want to review it because it can be practiced for hours before perfection. So we're gonna get into our stance with all of the energy in the balls of our feet. Our energy is also gonna be weighted down, heaviness, groundedness. And then we're gonna go ahead and take some steps here with the pelvis coming forward this time. So you wanna actually make sure that the pelvis is engaged and popping forward. Here we go. 5, 6, starting on the right, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, can you go? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that was your intro to Afro dance. Thank you guys so much for dancing with me, and you can find me here as your trainer of the month every single week this month. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video because they're gonna be popping. We're gonna do so many cool steps, and we're actually gonna do a routine and a little fun workout Afro vibes. So you don't wanna miss it, y'all. You don't wanna miss it. It's just gonna get sweatier and sweatier and sweatier every single week, okay? So I will see you then. Peace.